Hello cruising world, Mick the Suit Guy with you. Today I'm going to talk about excursions, not with Carnival. I'm not a huge fan of Carnival excursions, I'm not going to lie. I think they're overpriced. I think they try and trick you into scaring you that the ship will leave if you don't get back on time. We've done 40 odd Carnival cruises, never even come close to missing the ship, and we rarely do a Carnival excursion unless we absolutely have to. So, you know, they talk about their price match guarantee. I'm going to be here to tell you it's... You can email me if you want to know why it don't work, but it's... Yeah, forget that. It's not... whatever. Anyways, if you want to do excursions, in my opinion, that are underpriced, when I say underpriced, less than Carnival, less crowded than Carnival, and they're going to get you back to the ship on time, I have found this amazing website. Now, it's called Project Expedition, and I'm going to walk you through how to use the website in a second. I'm going to stress 2 or 3 things. Number 1, this is not a sales pitch. Yes, I'm a travel agent. Yes, you can use me to book these excursions, and yes, I do get a commission, but you do not have to use me at all. You can use this website on your own to do whatever you want. If you have a travel agent, you can contact that travel agent, say, are you registered with Project Expedition? All they have to do is put your email under their account, and if you book any excursions, it's going to link you to their account. They're going to get the commission. You're not even going to know about it. It's going to be boom, boom, boom. Everybody's happy. You can have complete control over all of this. You can do this all on your own. So I cannot stress enough, this is not a sales pitch. What it is, it's a website where you can go in and, like I said, book tours about 95% of places in the world. You can book transfers. You can book all sorts. They've even got a high-end section. And one of the things I love about this site is they got a whole section dedicated to just cruises. Every cruise on every cruise line for the next 3 or 4 years is entered into this system. I'm going to show you how you can find them. You can look at your itinerary. You can click on each venue or each port on your itinerary and see what they offer. They have a back to ship guarantee I will explain to you. They have, you know, where they don't have that, they have other offers they give you for getting your money back if it gets cancelled. And one of the best things about this company is with the excursions, they don't pay the tour operator until the tour happens. So if you pay for your excursion and for some reason it gets cancelled for whatever reason, as you'll see, you're going to get your money back because they don't pay them until after the tour. They keep the money in like a trust, in like an account, and it doesn't get moved, doesn't get touched. So it's pretty much a risk-free transaction, as it were. But I'm going to walk you through the website, have a look at it, and if you like this, use them. I mean, again, I am not affiliated with this company in any way. They are not paying me to do this video. This is not a sales pitch. I'm just doing it to help you out because I found it. I love this site. My travel agency, they got a really good reputation. We got 5,000 travel agents within my agency. Never heard a bad thing said about this company. So I just wanted to share it with you. And if you want to use it, great. If you want to use me, you can. But you can do this all on your own, and away you go and have a good time with it. So without further ado, I present to you a review of the website that I know as, and you will know as, Project Expedition. All right, let's talk you through this Project Expedition website. I can help you with any questions. I'm just going to give you a brief overview here, and I think it'll all make sense. It's a fairly simple website to follow, very easy. The shore excursions one, when we get to it, is where we get to all the cruise stuff, which is really good, but we're going to give you a walk through the whole site. So we're going to look at destinations first. These are non-cruise related. They're just general excursions, could be any time of the day and for multiple days. But when you click on that destinations link, it's going to give you all the places in the world where they can give you excursions and trips and tours and all that good stuff. For argument's sake, I'm going to select England. No real reason. Yes, there is. Of course there is. I'm going to select England, and it's going to give you a list of all the tours and activities they have in England. You can see here they have a total of 659. Now, I obviously don't want to look through all of those. That's covering the whole country. If I know I'm going to London, I'm going to click in keyword there. I'm going to type in London, and it's going to give me all the individual things in London. But in general, I'm not sure where I want to go. So I'm just going to click on London town in England, and it's going to go from 659 to 441 tours. Obviously still a lot, but London is where almost everything happens in England. But anyway, so we're going to go through this. So we're now down to 441. Now what I can also do here is I can isolate it even further. I can go by type. If I take small group tours, I can go by the date and time. I can put a period of time in. I can put I want to start by 9. I want to end by 6. I can put in a specific type of activity I want. City or a town tour is what I selected here. Start location is obviously London, so there's no point in filling anything there. But I've isolated it down to 5 tours by doing that breakdown. And I'm going to select this walking tour. We do actually do a lot of walking tours in London. They're very fun and more personal. So I really do enjoy doing walking tours. So I recommend them. Anyway, once you click on that, it's going to take you into a description of the tour. You can see here, it's got all the information on the top left, how long it takes, where it is, an overview. On the right-hand side, you can check availability and pricing. Right now, we've got 2 people in there. It's $73.53 a person. You can just change that to be whatever you want it to be to get a new price. If you go further down the page, you'll see the itinerary, meeting time, what it includes. It will show you at the bottom there. It's a standard tour, minimum 3 guests, maximum 10. So you're never going to have a great number of people on these tours. So it's a very nice, easy way to find the tours you might be interested in. And it also, this is a really nice thing, it tells you about the operator, it tells you who the actual tour company is. So you literally could look up Babylon Tours in London and see what sort of reviews they have and all that good stuff. When you do any excursions through Carnival, they will never tell you who the tour operator is. So this is another really good thing about this place. And as I said before, they're not going to pay Babylon Tours until the excursion happens. So you get a full refund pretty much guaranteed if you cancel 3 days in advance for that full refund. So that's a brief explanation of how you would find individual trips in different places. You can do it all over the world. They have 95% of the countries in the world are covered one way or another. So you shouldn't have problems finding something to do anywhere you're going on this site. You can also search by activities. That's what we got here. So there it's going to give you, if you click on that link, all the different activity types that they have. Again, just to keep it consistent, I'm going to go with city town tours. And now it's going to show you they have 2,872 city and town tours across the world. Again, obviously, I don't want to look at all of those. I know where I'm going. For argument's sake, on this one, I'm going to type in that I'm going to Paris. So we're going to show you there's 17 tours and activities in Paris. It's exactly the same process we followed with the first one. So you're going to go for the city town tour sightseeing. By the way, if you look in the top right there, you'll see it says referral link. If you click on that and you want to send it to somebody, or say you contact me and you're looking for something, I'm going to find what you're looking for. I'm going to click on that link. It's going to give me a link to the page you want to see, and I'm going to email that to you so you can see what I'm looking at. You'll get a link to the exact same page. So that's what that referral link is for. But if I click on this particular walking tour, it's going to be exactly the same as the one we just looked at in London. Classic walking tour gives you the price, where it is, the overview, and all that good stuff. So it follows the same pattern each individual time. So destinations and activities, basically the same thing, just one's to specific places, one's for a specific activity, but you can narrow it down to a specific activity in a specific place or places as well by typing in keywords. So we'll move on to transportation. What we're looking at here is private, pretty much transportation, private transfers to and from an area. So they're going to be a little bit more expensive than, say, a Carnival trip from the airport to the port. But, you know, it's private transfer. So if you happen to have like 75,000 cases like some people do when they bring all their suits on a cruise, a private transfer might be better for you. If you're a bit of a tight timeline to get back to the airport or from the airport to the ship, you might want to do a private transfer. So basically you're going to put a from and a to into this one. Again, you'll see that referral link there. On this particular occasion, I'm going to go from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral, arriving on February the 23rd, 2022, which I actually am. And I'm landing at 5, which I actually am. Number of passengers, vehicle class. So we got the choice economy, business, premium. And then you've got a rating choice, low to high, high to low. So we're going to click on the appropriate ones there. And this is my full search. So it's basically a fill in the gaps. And when I click on this, it's going to give me the options. Again, a little bit more pricey than you might see otherwise, but you basically got a whole minivan you can get there if you have a lot of people doing it, the Ford Transfer, where you can take up to 6 people. So, you know, it may look a bit more expensive, but not necessarily when you break it down by the number of people. If you think about it, you're paying $40 a person to do the transfer from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. I think it's $40. And that's the same price, pretty much, if you have 6 people in the bus and you're in private transit. So, you know, sometimes look at it that way. If you've got a group, this can definitely be a cheaper option. So that's how you would do the private transfers. Again, you can do it from and to anywhere. They'll show you what's available. Really, really good website for that. Now we're going to get to the one you've probably been waiting for to see. This is the shore excursions. This is for cruises. This is where I got excited. So we click on shore excursions, and what's going to happen is you're going to come up here. Now I want you to look at the bottom. It says cruise friendly refund policy, back to ship guarantee, and when both benefits apply. Right there, you can see them. This is a description of each one. There's the shore excursion benefits. There's the back to ship guarantee. So, you know, when Carnival often says, oh, the ship will sail if you're not back, and they try and kind of scare you into not doing it. Again, we've done over 40 Carnival cruises. We very rarely do Carnival shore excursions, and we've never come close to missing the ship leaving. We just make sure that the excursion is due to end, as it says here, under the back to ship guarantee. Make sure that your shore excursion is scheduled to end no less than 2 hours prior to the scheduled departure time to be safe. So, you know, just follow the parameters on these restrictions here and everything will fall into place, and they do cover you. And I promise you, there's I've never heard of anybody missing the ship that went on a private excursion. I'm sure it's happened, but I've never heard of it happening myself in all the time I've been cruising. So you have those two. What's going to happen is I'll show you, when you look at each individual tour, it's going to show you whether they just have the cruise friendly refund policy or that and the back to ship guarantee. So we'll go back to that main page again. We're going to do search by cruise line or ship name, and you'll see my usual referral link in the top right hand corner. You can select your ship. I'm going to select the Mardi Gras because that is the ship I'm going on at the end of February again. And it's going to give you all the sailings that the Mardi Gras has. So I'm going to select the Celebration Cruise on March the 5th, which I'll be on. I'm actually on back-to-back, the 26th and the 5th. So we're going to click on that. And there you see it, Carnival Mardi Gras, March the 5th, 2022. They even know it's a celebration. Show itinerary, we're going to click on now. And then it's going to give me the itinerary for the whole cruise. We're going from Port Canaveral to Roatan, Honduras to Costa Maya to Cozumel and back. Obviously, the days in between are sea days. Once again, I can do the whole referral link up here, and I can send that for the entire link here, or I can do it by port. You can do groups, and you can do all sorts of different things in here. But just for now, we're going to concentrate on individual trips with small groups. So I clicked on Roatan, which I also discovered is Cox and Hole. That is not a misprint. It is another name for Roatan. So they've got 40 tours and activities that they are advertising in Cox and Hole, Roatan. I'm going to go through and look at all these if I wanted to, but I don't have time because I don't want to make this video last forever. So for argument's sake, I'm going to select that Roatan Private Land and Sea Tour in the middle there. And guess what? We're following exactly the same procedure that we did before with the regular tours. But look in the top left now, under duration where it says 6 hours, it says cruise friendly refund policy and back to ship guarantee. So you know they have those. Now, this is on a website that's not linked to Carnival, so there is a chance that times could change on the ship and other things could come into fact. So I definitely check to make sure that these times do fit the times. There's a double check. You are kind of responsible for that. But all the ones I saw, they fit pretty well. I saw one or two actually that didn't quite seem like they fit perfectly. So just double check that before you book, that it fits within the times of the ship being in port. Again, on the right hand side is going to give you the price per person. You can go in there. Minimum capacity on this trip is 2. I think they have a lot of these boats, so you'll see in a second you can take a lot more people if you wanted to. But that's there. We go to that next page with the overview, and it gives you a description of what the tour involves. And then we're going to go down. It gives the inclusions, food, lunch, beverages, a welcome drink, and then the other, it's all down there what you get, the difficulty requirement, and it says minimum 2, maximum 45 guests. That just means they've got a lot of boats that they can rent out. You're not going to get that many on each boat. And what I also love is they've got some reviews underneath, so you can look at reviews on this site as well. And then, as I explained before about the operator, it gives you the actual tour operator. Again, they don't pay the tour operator until the tour happens. So your money is safe. They put it into like a trust fund type of deal. And then if it doesn't happen, they just take the money out and give it back to you. But you're not going to have the tour operator holding onto the money. Not that they would, but they're not going to do that. And then you'll notice also at the very beginning, they had under where it says check availability, it says wish list. So you can save these. If you're going through these and you're like, oh, I like the look of that one, as you're going through, let me go back to it. You can create a wish list. So you just click on that wish list link you see on the right side there, and it's going to come up with all the wish lists that you have. As you can see, I have rather too many cruises booked and some to rather exotic places, although these are not all mine. The Greek Isles is not mine, that's for a client. And the other Greek Isles halfway down, that also is for a client. But yeah, the rest of them are mine. Oops. Anyway, so I can select which wish list I want to add it to, click on that, and it will be saved under that particular wish list. So that's basically how you would go in and look at shore excursions. Really simple, really easy. It's one of those things, once you do it once, you've done it 100 times, and you can just follow through very easily. The last one I want to show you on these is the Elevate. These are kind of like the higher end tours that they do. And yes, you can do these if you want to, but I'll show you this briefly. They've got different types. They've got single day tours, multi-day trips, transportation, and custom tailored. They call it Elevate. If you click on the single day tours, it's going to give you the elevated tours, basically the more expensive tours, more private tours that they offer where they offer them. And you can click on any of those and you're going to follow through exactly the same way we've been doing through this view of this website. On the multi-day trips, again, same thing. You click on that, it's going to give you the destinations you can do multi-day trips in. So if you're going on a tour to Ireland for a week, they'll give you some options on some more than 1 day tours. You get to see a lot more of the sites on guided tours. Transportation, exactly the same way we were doing it earlier. Fill in your from and to and your date of arrival and all that good stuff, and it's going to help you with that. And then lastly, the custom tailored one, if you want to just have them prepare an itinerary for you. All you're going to do is you're going to go to this link and you're going to fill in the destination, your travel dates, how many travelers, give them an idea what your budget is, what sort of accommodations you're looking at, and then explain in that box what you're really looking for, what sort of experience you're looking for. And then somebody's going to put together a personalized itinerary for you and send it to you to review. And if you like it, you book it. And if you don't like it, you don't book it. So you can do it that way as well for a private tour if you're going somewhere and you want to splurge. Dare I say, if you're going on a honeymoon or something like that, or an anniversary trip, something, you know, if you just want to splurge, that's the way to do it. So in a nutshell, that's how you would work this website. Once you've made bookings, you can review them. You can go to My Account or Manage Booking. If I click on Manage Booking, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to type in the booking reference from the tour I did, the tour date, and who the lead passenger is. And I'll click on Find Booking. As it says, you can also manage bookings in your account page. But for this one, I'm going to do it this way. And we actually made a booking. I'm hoping they go to San Juan. Right now, they're not letting people in. Hopefully by March they will be. But anyway, we're going on a food tour, a walking food tour in San Juan. So I've got all the information on the tour right there, who's going, where we meet, and all that good stuff. I can cancel the booking online. I can modify the booking online. I can do anything that I want to do. So that's basically how you would do those referrals. Sorry, not the referrals, your wish list and finding your booking and all that good stuff. So again, I've said this at the beginning. I'm going to say it again in a second. I cannot stress enough. This is not a selling video. This is just giving you a new website I found. You can absolutely go through me, but you can absolutely do it yourself as well. Just create your own account and go ahead and book. But I will add just one little thing that if you do go through me, it's not going to cost you any money, and I'll leave that there. They pay me the commission. It doesn't get added to your cost. But we'll leave that there. But if you need any help or advice with this, whether you book through me or not, if you're booking on your own still, please feel free to reach out to me. I've been to almost all the places in the Caribbean that Carnival goes. The only place I've not been to with Carnival is the Dominica. I think I've been to every other island. So I've got experience on things to do in all of those places, suggestions, and that's all they'll ever be. Anyway, I'll hand you back over to my friend, Mr. Suit Guy. All right, there you go. Hope that was helpful. Again, I cannot stress enough, before you hit that dislike button and make comments like he's just doing this to make money, I am not. I'm doing it to help you. I'm going to send it to all my clients, and if they want to use it, great. And I will get a commission off of them. But you do not have to do this. You can do everything on your own. I just think it's a great site you can use to enhance your trip and get good value, good trips with good guarantees of cancellations and all that good stuff. And like I said, they have a very, very good reputation within my agency, and can't say enough about what I've heard about them. And we've used them ourselves on some upcoming cruises as well. So Project Expedition, if you like it, boom. If you feel more comfortable going the Carnival way and you're scared about the ship leaving and everything, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. It's your comfort level is all that really matters, isn't it? I tell you what else would be fine, if you subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, like anything on this video or anything on any other videos you want explained a bit more, put it in the comments or send me an email. My email is coming up. I do check the comments as often as I can, and I reply as quickly as I can. So hope you found that interesting. Hope you're going to use that site if you have a chance to. It's really good. From what I've seen and heard and used so far, I've had no complaints. But having said that, I will see you later, Cruising World. It's getting cold. These guns ain't as good as you might expect them to be. We call them suns out, guns out, this particular suit. And I haven't really got the muscles for it, have I? Got my tattoo, my Ipswich tattoo, my tractor boys. But that's about it, really. I'm going to go warm up. So once again, I'll see you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.